protein powders. That's what we're gonna talk about right now. Do we need protein powders? I actually was just watching a documentary. Actually, it's just a YouTube video from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was talking about utilizing protein powders to get the excessive amount of protein that bodybuilders use on a daily basis, 200, 250 grams, because it's just not, you could say, doable to get in food form, which should be your first red flag. Nothing needs that much protein. You can't even, your body can't utilize that much protein, and no one can. Doesn't matter how big you are, how many weights you lift. I haven't used protein powders in years. I am a pretty big fella. I'm 5'11", about $190, and I don't have any trouble gaining mass. I don't have any trouble with weights, nothing like that. And I only eat about 80 grams of protein a day on average, if not less sometimes. I went fruitarian for about 3 months and got much less than that. Was totally fine. I always like to refer to other species and animals in nature, even though we are very different, period, as a species than every other species, besides chimpanzees. Digestive system wise, they're the only other one with 31-foot digestive system. You ever see another species or another animal eat protein powder? Think about it. It's just not a thing. And most of the time, even with the vegan ones, even with the healthier ones, the natural ones, it's like pea protein, that's a processed thing. It's all processed most of it. How do you think it got into that? Very few and far between is it just peas ground up, made into powder, and usually they use high heat to make anything into powder anyway. They really, really hot stuff. So it's not the best stuff for you, and that's kind of goes by the wayside. It's more so the fact that you do not need it. Who told, whenever, I wish I could meet the guy who came up with it, because it's a billion-dollar industry. If you think of, everybody's got their own protein powder now, whether it be pro bodybuilders, there's Gronkowski now has protein bars from the Patriots, the tight end. And it's a big deal. It's a big business. I get it. I get why they do it. But first, the average person, are you kidding me? Do you need protein powders? No, man, you don't need protein powders because you did 35 minutes on the elliptical today. Sorry, that was kind of crass. But it's just, again, this will be kind of a theme with all my videos when I start talking about protein, because it's how I got sick initially. And I just want to spread the word that you really, not only do you not need a thing like protein powder, you do not need that much protein, period. It can get you sick and over acidify your body and pimples and all stuff like that. That's all a lot of signs of acidosis. You should really look up acidosis and do a little bit of research on that. It might, if you're suffering just from common ailments or whatever it may be going on in your life, acne, digestion problems, a whole bunch of stuff can be, acidosis is kind of a good umbrella term for a lot of things that people are going through, and I don't like umbrella terms. That's the problem with nutrition and exercise, is that people use a lot of umbrella terms, which an umbrella term is a term that you can generalize a very wide variety of things. Umbrella starts at the top, goes like this, and encompasses a bunch of stuff. That's what an umbrella term is. So like diet by itself, that's an umbrella term, because there's so many of them. Like diet up here, umbrella shape right here, keto, paleo, vegan, this, that, the other. But yeah, protein powders are a waste of money and not good quality protein. And you should, if you're using them, I would recommend you stop using them, because you do not need them. I challenge anyone to stop taking them, see if they lose muscle mass or lose time on their mile or just don't feel as well. Because some people take protein drinks and they don't even exercise or anything, which is, people always associate exercise and protein, which is also a misconception. I ran an assisted living facility for about 5 years, and their protein drinks were like the Boost, the little Insurers Boost, whatever it may be. And they didn't really need those. Which brings up another point. Read the back label of an Ensure or a Boost. It's a bunch of crap. But, alrighty, just had to get this little, I was talking to a guy at the gym just a couple hours ago, and I had this conversation with him, so it just spurred me to make this video real quick because it is raining cats and dogs here, and I felt like talking about it. So there you go. If you found this, you know what I'm saying, likable, like it, and if you want to subscribe and hear more of what I got to say on nutrition and exercise, let me know. Exercises will be coming soon on the videos, and No Better Time Fitness at No Better Time Fitness on Instagram, just one S at the end, at No Better Time Fitness with one S at the end. And you can check out, I got tons of vegan meals that you can check out, and yeah, live a better life, y'all. Talk to you next time.